I've been testing some Tubas today. I've been testing a Marla, a Neji, which were both excellent. They came out of the cases absolutely beautifully, playing very nicely, and the valves were excellent. And I believe Conrad's been testing some euphoniums.
Yeah, well, we had a delivery yesterday, came in on a container, and we've been putting the instruments away, and I've had some euphoniums to send out, so those have been going out today, mostly to America and Canada.
I've put my hand in the toolbox and a blade, Wilkinson sword, other brands are available, stuck to a magnet and cut my finger. And it's not the first time that's happened to me, so you think I would kind of learn. So, the thing with razor blades is they're so sharp you don't realise they've cut you until they're quite deep.
I almost packed Band-Aids.
Probably some in the first aid kit.
Want me to grab some?
No, it's okay. Actually,
yeah,
maybe, otherwise I'm just going to keep bleeding.
Teamwork.
Makes the dream work.
I had to do a first aid on a lad. He'd managed to put a jack handle right through his hand. Not too tight, is it?
That's fine. Do I get a sticker or anything?
Not this time.
Lollipop?
I'll make sure I've got some for you next time.
Okay, thanks, Doc. Cheers, mate. We've just had a new container arrive and it's got several saxophones on it. So obviously I'm excited. And we've got the smallest saxophone and the biggest saxophone to check today, so let's get cracking.
Now and again, obviously shipping a lot of large, delicate musical instruments. Occasionally something does go wrong.
It's the doorbell.
So there's a student one that's got a completely trashed bell.
Is that?
Yeah, it's in the container. Yeah, yeah. I was going to say, you're sounding very confident.
This container or the other one?
This container.
I'll have to get that out because fancy a challenge. Oh yeah, get it out.
Mangled.
Get it out, I'll get that.
That has been thrown from a height. I mean, those cases are pretty good and they're wedged in, so you'd have to really muller that. We've had a tuba that was damaged in transit. Of course, that customer had the instrument replaced, but our repair technician's done an amazing job of putting the bell back to its original shape. And that instrument will be available as a very reasonably priced B-stock or second-hand instrument, and it will have been put back in fine playing and cosmetic condition.
Still essentially a new instrument,
yeah,
but just a bit tidy up a bit around the bar.
Yeah, and you know, if these things do happen, which does happen once in a blue moon with this amount of large instruments being shipped, it would be a shame for that instrument not to be of use to somebody. It still plays very nicely indeed.
Somebody will get a bargain with that one.
Absolutely, absolutely. Very occasionally, if something does get damaged in transit like that, I mean, the customer's always looked after they get an as-new instrument or a new instrument, but it's very important that these instruments that have been damaged, if they can be, you know, saved and they can be provided to people who are perhaps on a budget, they're going to have a very good playing instrument, and with talented repairers, this instrument can be as close as it can be to a new instrument.
Steve's off to Spain, I think it is, he's gone to. We'll see him again next week.
Oh yeah, he's gone on holiday to Spain under the guise of work, but I'm sure he'll have a lovely time. Was it yesterday, the container came?
Yeah, the container was late. I mean, it should have been here on Tuesday, and then we got a phone call to say that it wasn't going to be here till Thursday, so that put everything out, and Steve had to rearrange help and everything to get the container unloaded. So we're a couple of days behind as a result of that. So we've got a potential customer coming in on Monday to do some play testing. They were going to come in today on Friday, but that was cancelled, and they're coming in on Monday or Tuesday of next week. We've got some instruments out and ready for them. They're all tested, ready to go, and they'll be able to choose from 2 or 3 instruments.
Yeah, I think it's really important when somebody's picking an instrument that they get the chance to put it through its paces, and to also check. Some people are sometimes very set on one model, but after they've tried a different model, they might find that they prefer that or it suits their needs better. So one of the advantages of the warehouse being well stocked with different models is that if people do want to come and spend part of their day here, they can test everything out and make sure they go home with the instrument that they love the most and that best suits their playing needs. So we do like to, whenever possible, accommodate anyone wanting to come and try instruments. I think the best thing is to get in touch with Steve, get in touch with Wessex. If there's a particular instrument you'd like to try, we'll find a time when we can welcome you here to the warehouse and have those models ready for you to test.
Yeah, so not much time left now, so we'll just finish off tidying up and putting things away to start again next Monday.
I've got a rare evening off this evening, so to go and spend some time at home, and might even do a bit of tuba practice. How sad's that?
That is sad.
If you've enjoyed watching this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and like our content, and we'll see you again in the next video very soon.
Yeah, what he just said.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
I'm willing to be very excitable after a bit of coffee and walnut cake.